Welcome to Glasgow Central, yes, Glasgow to Inverness with ScotRail. What a trip this is going to be. I'm going to show you my hotel, we'll go around a few places. On the way to Inverness, I'll tell you a wee loophole, how you can save money getting here as well. It'll be so exciting. Okay, so we're under the famous clock at Glasgow Central. There's all the trains going there. It's 9:43 just now. And we're getting the 10:07 from Queen Street up to Inverness. That will take about 3.5 hours. So we'll head outside just now and we'll head up to Queen Street. Now, staying in the hotel quite often, we stay in Inverness. We've got a really good deal on this trip. It's a bit Baltic. You might have noticed that I've got the big jacket on, the biggest jacket I could find, because it is -1 forecast tonight in Inverness. Alston's quite nice, bar and beef in there. Got a wee Sunday roast, good steaks in there as well. Wee recommendation for you, got a wee gin bar down there as well. So we're heading to Queen Street. Normally we consider getting the megabus up here because it's a lot cheaper on the train, but this time I've actually got a good deal because got a wee deal. Leave a wee link at the end through trip.com. Quite often use trip.com for hotels and you get some money back. There's a famous Blue Lagoon chip shop up there. You get some money back when you book hotels, like a wee credit. They call it trip coins, so you can put that towards other trips, or in this case a Railcard. Now at my age, if you're watching this for the first time, you probably know I'm not 18 to 30, 50-year-old, so there's not many rail cars that really suit my age. Union Street down there. When will the building work ever be finished in Union Street? I can't remember the last time ever when I was in Glasgow when I did not see scaffolding or building work in Union Street. What's going on there? Right, let's head up towards George Square and Queen Street. So basically, this train got 1/3 off. Got a rail card called the 2 Together rail card. Now, the terms and conditions of this, basically you have to travel with the same person all the time to get the discount. You can't just book it and head away somewhere yourself and get the discount. The two of you have to upload a picture. It's really easy, you can book it online, you can get it at the train station as well. But the way I basically save money with this is I just basically typed in 2 Together rail card discount. It's normally £30 per year. And if you're doing a trip like this, you can get your money back really in one day. West Nile Street up there. And you can buy it directly, I think, through ScotRail or National Rail. It's like £30. But trip.com is actually a good wee website and app for rail discounts. So not only do I use it for hotels, I'll sometimes use it for rail cards or to book the train. And they had a deal on £5 off, so the rail card was £25. It also had like £2.95 in credits from hotels that I booked. You get a wee bit of money back. It's like almost like a cashback kind of option. So it ended up I got the rail card for just over £22, and that actually saved me more money than what the rail card cost on this trip. I'll tell you in a wee second how much I paid to get to Inverness. We're now on Buchanan Street. There's the Ivy across there. Argyle Street down there. I've done a few videos. If you like to see Glasgow videos, check out Paul Faster Master TV. He's got lots and lots of videos in Glasgow. There's a lot of live videos now in Glasgow. Go through this way, go through the next way I think. Yeah, we'll head up this way. This time in the morning it's pretty quiet here, but it does get really busy later on. So basically, this return trip for myself and Anne, the two of us up to Inverness, which is 3.5 hours away in the train, it's only £55 with the railcard discount. So I think it was just over £80, and then we used the railcard discount. So basically, if you're thinking of taking any trips that are going to be in the £70 to £80 range, it's actually cost effective to get this railcard, especially through trip.com, who seem to always be the cheapest for railcards when I look at them online. Right, let's head down St Vincent Place down this way. So even doing a wee trip to Glasgow and stuff, save a couple of pounds in the future. It lasts for 1 year, and probably later on in the year might be heading to somewhere like Liverpool. So again, I'm going to get the same kind of savings, maybe more. So it's a really, really good deal if you're thinking of doing any rail trips in Scotland that are going to basically cost you more than that kind of amount. There's a citizen over there as well. Cafe Andalus is pretty nice over here as well. You might have seen the video done previously, I think at Christmas time in the Christmas market there. Went into the counting house. That's a beautiful building inside the counting house, actually. Some Witherspoons. It's a really nice building. That's another really nice place at Anchor Line as well. An Atlantic bar and brasserie down the stairs. Really, really nice. So we're heading up to Inverness. I'm going to show you the hotel now. The hotel I'm staying in, I've stayed in it quite a few times, but it's right on the River Ness. I'll show you some of our favourite pubs probably in Inverness as well. Might do a separate video on that. But this hotel, I'm not exaggerating, is about 5 or 6 times, maybe more, the price of what I paid for it in the summer. The reason being, in the winter there's hardly any tourists really go to Inverness. It's just mostly locals. So you get some really good deals in the hotels. As soon as it hits kind of mid-March and onwards, up to the end of October, the hotel prices are on a par with like Edinburgh. Glasgow's actually cheaper than Inverness and Edinburgh for hotel accommodation, although it has got more expensive recently. Getting all set up for the counting house. A bit ambitious with outside seating, and the temperature just now is about 5 degrees. There's the Glasgow Queen Street, recently been kind of remodelled. All my train enthusiasts, you might enjoy this one. We're going to go on the train. I've got a seat booked, carriage C, I think it's a window seat. George Square. Something a bit different the last time I seen it, at the Christmas market. A Lenham Hotel there, a wee bit of lunch in there. Just about get time maybe to pop into Marks and Spencer's, get a wee drink. They will do stuff on the train. Oh, just in time, the green man. Round the corner there at the side, we've got a tasty pub called Dow's Tasty Pub. Honest Places, a wee reference here to the YouTube channel. He's done a few in Glasgow, I think. He's been in there. One coming up, I think, soon as well. Right, that's us basically at Queen Street. I've downloaded the ScotRail app. The tickets are on the app. You just scan the QR code. See if the platform has been announced yet. 9:51. So you can see it took us about 7 minutes from Glasgow Central. Pretty quick to get here. There's Inverness there. Intercity, 10:07 on time. Calling at Stirling, Perth. A few other places, Pitlochry, Aviemore. Nice wee place, Aviemore as well. Got a tourist place. Food options here. We've got a couple of wee stalls over here. Just over here. A couple of wee stalls here. Doing your coffees and your teas. We've got a Marks and Spencer's food place as well, which I'm just going to head into just now. So we'll be going on the train, probably on the platform in about 5 minutes. We'll walk from Inverness train station, they'll take you to my hotel. Might pop in a few places on the way, might be a wee bit of lunch, we'll wait and see. Just a wee travel day one, I'm going here anyway, so I thought I'd just film it for you. Here's a pub I'm talking about. Up till a few years ago, this pub had a really old sign outside. I've basically been in it once or twice, and there's some interesting characters in this place, to say the least. They do karaoke and they do a free function. I didn't even know they had a function room. Anyway, there's a subway over there as well. Right, let's head on the train. Okay, for all the train enthusiasts, there we go, that's the train we're going on. Get about 5 minutes before it leaves now. And we're on carriage C. I think seats 31, 32 I think it is. A wee bit down there. Oh, 9:59, we've got more time than I thought. Plenty of time, 7 minutes before we go. 5 or 6 stops on the way to carriage D. I've still got the wee rucksack with me, look, I don't know if you can see it. We've got the Coke, 165 for a bottle of water from Marks and Spencer's. Expensive, eh? Right, this is us, carriage C, let's go on. Okay, we're at Dunkeld just now. We stopped for 5 minutes for the signal changing. Carriage D. Do a toilet review. Okay, toilet review halfway through the journey. It's not too bad in here actually, quite surprised. Quite often in trains you see there's no toilet roll, stuff like that, tissues, but we've got plenty here. Seems pretty clean for this time in the journey, to be fair. It is quite tight, mind you, in here, quite small. But perfectly fine. Bit lockery. Bit snowy up here. Arrived in Inverness. Okay, just arrived in Inverness. It is definitely a lot colder up here than it is leaving Glasgow. Caledonian Sleeper was just to the left of us as we came in there. Maybe one time we'll do it, we'll wait and see. Loads of videos online with a Caledonian Sleeper. Looks an interesting journey. Where's that train? Is that probably going back down to Glasgow maybe? Possibly. Right, I need to get my scotrail app out now to scan through the tickets, and then we're going for lunch somewhere I think before we get to the hotel. Okay, through the gates now. Elgin, Wick, Aberdeen, there's all the trains leaving there. Ness and Thistle, Bar and Kitchen. Just round the corner here is the Caledonian Sleeper office. They've got the lounge as part of the deal when you book it, just in the corner here. We're not going there for lunch, but all the railway workers will know this hotel, the Royal Highland Hotel. And I think we're going directly across here to the market actually, to the food court. Just round here. This is Academy Street. If you've seen my previous video, stayed in the Travelodge down here, just down the right hand side. A few good bars down here as well. Travelodge is pretty basic, but it's fine. We're not staying in the Travelodge tonight, we're staying, I think it's a bit nicer. That's Playback. They do a lot of sports in there, like table tennis and stuff like that as well. We're getting into the Victorian Market. We're going to go to the food court in here. Don't know how busy it'll be just now, wait and see. I think the check-in in the hotel is about 2 o'clock, maybe 3 actually. Pretty in here, isn't it? Some nice old pictures on the wall here, giving you the history of it up there as well. Random cafes, barber shops, but they've got a new food court just down here, and sometimes there's live music on. I think it'll be later on in the day probably. It's good to be atmosphere. Okay, just through here, the Victoria Market Food and Drink Hall, so we've got quite a selection here. It's always quite busy, jam-packed. So we've got sushi, we've got burgers. The burgers are quite nice, had them in here before. £10.50 for a burger there. Oh, get Cullen skink there. Some soup, a wee variety of stuff there as well. Bad Gill Bakery. I think I'm going to struggle to get a seat here actually. Got pulled meats and street food up here. So there's quite a few of these wee street food places. There's all these pops, Highland pulled meats, Salt and Fire over on the corner as well. Got pizzas and pasta in there. This is international vegan street food. You can also get a wee beer in here as well, as you can see over there in the corner. Bit early for the beers, but so we'll wait till a wee bit later on for that one. Some of the prices up there as well. Loaded fries, £4. So we'll pick one of these probably. A lot of charging points here, quite handy if you're working here. Sweet and sour chicken, Chinese here as well. Lots of choices. Okay, welcome to room 411. I've literally just come in here and dumped my bags. So let me show you the room, give you a wee guided tour. I'll tell you how much I paid as well. First impressions, this room's really fantastic value for money. So we're at Premier Inn, Inverness. Now be careful if you're booking the Premier Inn and Travelodge as well in Inverness. There's different locations. This one for the Premier Inn is the best location. The Travelodge round at the train station is the best location. There's ones that are a wee bit further out. So yeah, first impressions. Pretty nice. USB sockets at the edge of the bed as well. It's just a standard double room. We'll show you out the window in a minute. I'm actually quite pleased where it's located because I've stayed here before and the rooms out the front can be a bit noisy. It's a very spacious room, but wee desk and chairs if I do any work. Not doing any work on this trip whatsoever. Nothing. Wee chair in the corner. Absolutely perfect. Bathroom we'll check out just in a wee second. Okay, so what do you think, viewers? Not bad, is it? Not too bad. Let me show you around anyway. So bathroom seems pretty clean, reasonably modern as well. Looks as if it's maybe just been upgraded recently. A new shower head. Some shampoo or shower gel as well, which is, I know it's basic but not everywhere has it. Old fashioned bath as well. Might even have a bath yeah, this is a pretty nice room. Got a hairdryer as well. We've also got hangers here. Kind of standard kind of Travelodge Premier Inn hangers, but it's not a proper wardrobe, this one. I think that's just extra pillows up there. I did say to Anne, I think it had iron on board and iron, but I don't think it has here. We've got some hooks here as well to hang up your stuff. This is room 411, top floor. Let me show you the view. This room in the summer is really expensive. This Inverness hotels in the summer are very expensive because there's a lot of tourists, particularly Americans as well. Look, we've got a wee castle view, sort of. Castle view in the corner, right? This is round the side of the hotel. That's the Tesco at the back there. It's double, you can see it's like double glazed, but obviously reinforced as well. We've got two, so it's double. This is going to be a lot quieter in the room I was in last time, so I'm actually quite pleased. Although it's not much of a view, really, it looks quite quiet. We've got a wee view of the house there as well. So this room on a Friday and Saturday night was £40 per night, which is amazing value for money. As I said, in the summer this room you'll easily pay 7-8 times the price for 2 nights on the Friday and the Saturday. Price up yourself, price up the Premier Inn, Inverness, on a Friday, Saturday night, July and August. The prices are a bit crazy, but this is a really good deal. Seems quite quiet in Inverness. I've just arrived, seems quiet. We'll see later on when the live music comes on if it gets busier, but this room will do me 100%. The breakfast is £10.95. We might go for breakfast, we'll wait and see. It's on till 11:15, which is really good as well. I like places where the breakfast is on a bit later. We've got the kettle here as well. A couple of wee mugs there. We've got a menu because there's a restaurant in here. They're doing service. I'm not 100% sure. Let me get my glasses on so I can keep you up to date with what they offer here. I'm not 100% sure. Sirloin steak $16.99. I wouldn't imagine the food's going to be brilliant out here. It's going to be like pub food, so I'll probably avoid the food in here. The breakfast, to be fair, is pretty decent. That gives you a wee idea of what they've got here as well. A wee drinks menu as well. You got your wines and stuff like that. Beer, bottle of beer's £4.70 basically. So it's not badly priced to say, but I probably won't have any food in here. Let me know what you think. Not bad for £40 a night, is it? Especially on a Friday and a Saturday. Can't really complain at all. Okay, ended up in Blackfriars because it was freezing in the Victorian market. Quite an interesting menu they've got here. I think whenever we soup of the day, we picked a seat right next to the radiator because it is Baltic outside. Very nice bar this. You got hotels upstairs as well. Hotel room's 9. Ended up just getting the wee beer. Here is the drinks menu. So, good selection, variety, Amstel, Heineken, Guinness. bottles of beer as well. Blue Moon, the non-alcoholic. Food has arrived. Soup's pretty plain. Chips are okay. Okay, I've ended up in the Black Isle. I really like it, this bar actually. Lots of craft beers up there. I'll show the menu in a wee second. Big selection. I just asked the guy, what would you recommend? Just a wee quick one before I go into McGregor's. And he said they have the Helios, which is quite a low alcohol one. It's only like 3.5%. We'll see what it's like. Here is the menu as well. It's pretty reasonable for prices, I would say, for a craft beer place. The pints are like £5, some are $4.40 and stuff like that, so it's very, very reasonable. Food menu there as well. The pizzas are supposed to be amazing, £14 I think for a pizza. Anyway, cheers, see what it's like. Not bad, a bit different. Okay, we drinking Spoons, the Highway, before we go ahead for live music. Just got time for a wee small beer. How much was this? Budweiser there's and Stella. Both are unbranded glasses, which is a bit unusual, isn't it? £4.6, can't complain for 2.5 pints. It is cheaper drinks, but the Stella's quite nice. Bud, I'm not a fan of Bud.
All around the blooming heather, that will go, I see go. Sunny and my trees are lit, cynical top, all I see.